Welcome to H&T Presspart, a market leader in the manufacture of respiratory drug delivery devices and components. Today, we would like to introduce you to our Plasma MDI surface treatment manufacturing facility. Our patented plasma treatment process helps reduce drug degradation and adhesion and improve inhaler performance. Once our MDI cans have been pressed and cleaned, they are placed into a bowl feeder at the start of the plasma manufacturing process. The cans are then fed along a conveyor belt into the jig placing machine. The cans are then automatically placed into the jig until it is full. One jig holds 600 cans. The jig is then transported onto the monorail through to the plasma processing clean room. The robotic arm then collects the jig tray and transports it over to the plasma pod and places the jig into the pod. The cans are placed with an electrode inside each can. Pressure in the plasma chamber is reduced to form a vacuum. Process gases are fed into the chamber. RF power is applied to the electrodes. This causes ionization, which produces the plasma. This is deposited as a nanolayer that is covalently bonded to the internal can surface only. Once complete, the jig is removed from the pod and placed back onto the monorail, where it is transported back through to the jig unfilling machine. The cans are then automatically removed from the jig by the machine. As the cans flow along the conveyor belt, they are 100% inspected for the presence of plasma by a camera vision system. The cans are then packed and placed into our warehouse, ready for shipping to our customer. Numerous quality control tests are performed on our plasma cans. The first being a dyeing test, which quantifies the surface energy of the can. The dyeing ink is applied and the plain aluminium can wets and the plasma can beads, showing low surface energy. The second test is copper sulfate. This checks for a uniform and robust surface. The solution is poured into the cans and left for 1 minute. After this time, the plasma can has no reaction to the copper sulfate and the plane reacts. The final test is contact angle, which tests the repellency of plasma using a tensiometer. A water droplet is placed onto the can base, which appears more rounded on plasma cans, so having a higher contact angle, and less rounded with the plain can, so having a lower contact angle. We hope you enjoyed our tour of our plasma manufacturing facility. You can find out more on our website at www.presspart.com.